it. Already have some points to count on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the marquee fixtures of whatever round of the season you will find them. And we are into the second round of the regular
public holiday. So all games were rerouted on the day. So for the UCU Cannons, they are coming into this one without that experience of competitive action since the 1st of May.
Let's wait and see if rust will be a factor in this one. But we know they have quality. That quality comes up short. Blazable. Chuma. Michael Makiadi for 3. Michael for 3.
Bang!
Look. Never a bad thing. Growing up, I was alerted that 2 heads were better than 1. In the later years, I was also emphasized that 2 good heads are better than 1. And I believe those are 2 good heads. As Williams pulls. Chuma, Joseph. Well, makes the second and looks like it was a U, as we want to call it in basketball. In terms of that call, please, if you can elaborate.
Oh yes, a U meaning the unsportsmanlike foul. That was the foul called against Richard Ongom, trying to slow down Marvin Okurut of the UCU Cannons. And that's the reason why he was at the line, shooting 2 from the free throw line, but also possession to the UCU Cannons.
Jimmy Williams!
Into his hands, he has gone on a run, amassing 20 points in quarter 2.
I had a conversation prior to this tip-off with him, Joseph Chuma. One of the most laid-back persons you can ever meet. I mean, cutting a humble figure of we shall try, we shall try. Look at what he's doing. I mean, who is he? You've been around this ball game for a long time.
You mean who is he? MVP.
Who is this one being chanted to MVP? A co-commentator says it's not just about good enough to have your offensive game running. You've got to make some stops. Is this the game where the UCU Cannons
by Zakaria Ikirapa of the UCU Cannons? Turnover against Jimmy Williams.
And Gloria, kudos to you. You won that. Nothing ain't sorted yet.
For sure. Behind the back, Kasovia trying to find the assist to Peter Sifuma. He does recognize that as it was almost a turnover, but looks like the final touch was off the fingertips of Peter Sifuma in the picture of the Cannons. They are not pleased at all with that call as the umpires deem it off Peter Sifuma, the last touch, and give the ball to the Namungo Blazers.
Daniel Gaki in possession again. Jimmy Williams. Joseph Chuma.
Light work.
Zero hesitation.
Joel, closely guarded by Peter Cheng of the Namungo Blazers, forces him into a second successive turnover.
Our savior will be the next opponents for the team laying it up. Triple digits.
It is the triple scoreline on that putback from Peter Cheng. 101, the show and go. Jimmy Otim misses that, but the rebound, Kaira, good for the UCU Cannons.
One of those nights that you say you probably were neutral. The excitement was something else.
Still, Chuma throws it down. Joseph Chuma. What a night. But it is redemption for the UCU Cannons. 3
Cries of
tries
MVP.
out-rebounding the Namwongo Blazers. They get a basket to drop.
Cries of MVP. Chuma comes up short. You know what, guys? Sometimes your commentator will be overrun by circumstances.
What circumstances? Chuma forces the turnover ball off the foot of Jimmy Otim. And now the Blazers enjoying a spell of an offensive onslaught over the UCU Cannons. Go back, another possession. Jimmy Williams, Hazy Williams thinks about the layup, finds the kick. Chuma rises, can't connect. Rebound to Makiadi, who is stripped by Jimmy Otim of the Cannons.
Otim kicks it out. Ibanalabaga. Drop step, not good. About a minute, Chuma.
Triple scoreline, 105 points over the UCU Cannons, 89 points. The new introduction now for the UCU Cannons gets his name on the stat sheet as well with that runner of a layup. And that is jersey number 5, Jonathan Kasilimbi. But the response from Namwongo is quite as efficient.
Ball game gets to drop. 15 seconds. Daniel Gaki. In fact, it's somebody else off the bench.
It is Wadaya Blair, who says you cannot score in under 10 seconds. Wadaya Blair checks in from the bench for the first time for the Namwongo Blazers and gets his name on the board as well with that runner. 2 points as the Namwongo Blazers close out this game. High-scoring game for the Namwongo side. They finish with 109 points over the 93 points converted by their opponents, the UCU Cannons. Great game, great performance from the players. Joseph Chuma, 33 points on the night. Williams, Jimmy Williams, also known as the bucket getter, with 22 points for the Namwongo Blazers. In a losing effort for the UCU Cannons in the double digits, Ibanda carrying the troops with 24 points and Peter Sifuma assisting with 17 on the night.
Wanna dismiss any of these opponents for the postseason? I don't know what you're thinking about. Ladies and gentlemen, one of those freaky Friday night outs. So enjoyable, high scoring on the night. Namwongo Blazers improved to 13 victories and 3 losses. It wasn't as straightforward as it was possible, as we leave you with some of the best moments.